Observers. When the need is great, the Synod of Strategic Prophecy sends its famous observers to support the war effort. This order of warrior monks live a life of absolute solitude, sharpening their minds and bodies to become living weapons in the hand of God. Once a soldier joins the order, he rarely leaves the temple of the word. The only exception is when he is summoned to the battlefield, a situation in which his unique abilities can decisively shift the balance in favor of the faithful. Even the slightest disturbance in your prayers or training will mean that you will not be able to communicate with the Lord of all creation. Thus, the observers spend their days in isolated and cloistered cells, when they are not practicing their martial or mental disciplines. Observers wear a specially designed Oculus headset that allows them to tune into the voice of God. This remarkable connection gives them the ability to simultaneously perceive the immediate past, present, and future, to a certain extent. This allows them to perform unparalleled martial feats, but a living human being is not meant to hear the holy words, so it comes at a cost. Since the voice of God never wanes, you must concentrate with superhuman focus to extract just the right guidance amidst the narrative that extends from the beginning of creation to the present moment. The resonance of the divine echo, which resonates incessantly in their ears, makes it impossible for them to sleep. Therefore, they must resort to powerful sedatives and mind-altering drugs in order to bear the heavy burden of their role on the battlefield for an extended period of time. The watchers diligently practice reciting the words of God, granting them the power to give orders to anyone they address, whether friend or foe. The special metal of their helmet allows them to replicate the holy word as closely as possible, forcing any creature in creation to momentarily obey them to a certain extent. Although they are proficient in many weapons, the trench polium is the observer's preferred choice. This tool allows them to deftly jump over barbed wire and fall into enemy trenches with devastating force. Guided by the omniscient words of the Almighty, they possess the ability to evade almost any attack. With proper concentration, they foresee impending attacks within the God's eye crystal built into their helmet. As such, enemies' efforts to take them down are often thwarted, as the observer simply moves the minimum necessary to avoid any damage, knowing exactly where the heretic's blow was going to land. However, even the slightest lapse in their concentration means they could lose the voice of God that guides them, making them as vulnerable to death as any other mortal soldier. The heraldry of the Synod represents the sword and crown, symbolizing service to God through war, while the clouds and stars represent the Synod's mission to communicate directly with the Lord.